Salahuddin is born in the city of Tikrit in 1193 AD. His uncle was Asad al-Din Shirkuh, who was a military commander with Nur al-Din Zinki, son of Imad al-Din Zinki. It was the Zenki family that repelled the Crusader attacks on the Muslim Levant. Saladin Citadel was built between 1176 AD, 1207 AD, almost 800 years ago. Saladin built the citadel in order to protect the Egyptian army from Crusader attacks, which were mainly targeting Egypt as a gateway to Jerusalem. Currently, only the walls of the citadel remain from the era of Saladin and the Well of Yusuf, which is the first name of Saladin al-Ayyubi. In the citadel, there is the Gawhara Palace, which was built by Muhammad Ali Pasha in 1818 AD and named after his last wife. And it was a personal residence for him and his family and dedicated to receiving guests. The Muhammad Ali Mosque in Saladin Citadel was built between 1830 and 1848, that's about 170 years ago. Muhammad Ali was of Albanian origin, born in a city called Kavala in Greece in 1769 AD, which belonged to the Ottoman Empire at the time, and his mother tongue was the Turkish language, and he was a mercenary soldier in the Turkish army. Muhammad Ali Mosque is also called the Alabaster Mosque, which is the type of marble that covers the mosque from the outside and inside. It was brought from the city of Beni Suef. Muhammad Ali entrusted the design of this mosque to a Turkish engineer named Yusuf Boshnak, who built this mosque to resemble the Sultan Ahmed Mosque in Istanbul, known as the Blue Mosque. It is similar in size, although it is a few meters wider than the Turkish mosque. The mosque is divided into two parts, the outer courtyard and the prayer area. The center dome is made of alabaster marble with grape clusters on the top, symbolizing the fertility of the Nile Valley. The dome was used as a water cistern, and from the top it is decorated with Baroque art, which the Ottomans took from Europe. It was also decorated from the center with poems in Turkish language, and at the time Ottomans were still using Arabic letters in writing until Mustafa Kemal Ataturk came and changed the letters to Latin letters. Next to the dome is the main well of the citadel, 18 meters deep, ending with a huge chamber connected to the mountain and feeding the entire citadel with Nile water. The clock above the Muhammad Ali Mosque was gifted by King Louis Philippe I of France in 1845. It was not working despite attempts to repair it through the years until it was repaired by France in 2021, and it finally started working. Muhammad Ali gifted back an Egyptian obelisk to France in return, which still stands at the Place de Concorde in Paris. The roof of the mosque is 50 meters high with 4 doors and 5 domes. The number of bulbs of the main chandelier is 365 lamps with the number of days of the year. The condition of the mosque deteriorated over time until King Fouad came and gathered a team of selected engineers to restore and renovate the mosque. The mosque was reopened in 1939 AD after the death of King Fouad and was inaugurated by King Farouk. Inside the mosque, we find the tomb of Muhammad Ali Pasha the Great, who ruled for 43 years from 1805 to 1848. He died in 1849 after Ibrahim Pasha took over the rule in his father's life after Muhammad Ali suffered from Alzheimer's disease. The walls of the tomb consist of 10.5 tons of gilded copper. The tombstone is made of fine Italian marble and decorated with gilded Quranic verses. Ibrahim Pasha ruled for a few months, no more than 11 months. He died in the same year while Muhammad Ali was still alive. Then Abbas Helmi I took over. Al-Nasr Muhammad bin Kalawan Mosque. It dates back to the Mamluk era and was built in 1318 AD, or more than 700 years ago. The Mamluk era extends from 1250 AD to 1517 AD until the beginning of the Ottoman ruling. The mosque is characterized by its minarets that resemble the minarets of Tabriz in Iran and its columns that were collected from different places taken from abandoned churches and monasteries, some of which were even engraved with Coptic crosses. Some of them belong to the ancient Egyptian temples. The floor and walls of the mosque were made of white marble, but some of the Mamluks and Ottomans seized it to build their palaces. The Citadel prison dates back to the era of Ismail Pasha, who built it specifically for foreigners. Then it was used as a political prison, then it was closed and turned into a museum. The first room in the prison is called the reception room, which is an expression of the torture party that the new prisoner receives. A large number of writers, intellectuals, and well-known Islamic figures were imprisoned here. In the beginning, the prisoner was tied by his feet to an iron ball. The prison also contains cell 54, in which former President Sadat was imprisoned in a political assassination case. There is also this area of workshops or arms and munition factories, which is where the Citadel Mamluk notorious massacre took place during the reign of Muhammad Ali Pasha on Friday, March 11, 1811 AD. Muhammad Ali deceived 280 Mamluk leaders by inviting them to a celebration under the pretext of bidding farewell to his son Ahmed Tosun, who was going with an army to the Hijaz to eliminate the Wahhabis and First Saudi State. After Ahmed Tosun came out of the gate, it was closed and the Mamluks were shot with rifles, who were annihilated except for one, Amin Bey Morad, who managed to escape with a horse in a mysterious, miraculous way. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Egyptian Planet channel and activate alerts to keep receiving more videos about Egypt.